I have already started on my first glass of water. Let's take a big sip. I also have my big glass of coffee. I'm going to head to Pilates in about 30-ish minutes. We were supposed to have our Pilates class at 11, but she moved it forward to 10, which honestly for me works out even better because I feel like I can just get started on my day sooner. When I have something on at 10, 11 o'clock, I feel like I don't fully get absorbed in what I'm doing because I have to be somewhere in an hour or something. So that's always kind of on the back of my mind, okay, do I need to leave? Have I packed everything, etc. So the earlier the class is, the earlier I can come home and get stuck into work. This morning, I journaled and I read my 10 pages. I read about 20 pages because this book is a little easier. And again, I read a few chapters yesterday and today. So we talked about visualization and basically visualization. I apologize. I'm not going to say the word anymore. We're just going to pop it up on the screen because I cannot say it for whatever reason. Okay, is the third step in having a miracle morning, and it some quotes that I like and some little things that I liked is basically talks about the B word. It's practice of seeking to generate positive results in your outer world by using your imagination to create mental pictures of specific behaviors and outcomes occurring in your life. And interesting thing, most people are limited by visions of their past, replaying previous failures and heartbreak, which is so true. As I'm doing the 75 Hard Challenge, I'm constantly thinking about every single other challenge, diet, fitness program, anything in my life that I started and I flopped at, and just constantly playing through my mind. Even as I'm vlogging with you guys, I'm just thinking man, I hope I'm able to complete 75 days. I hope I don't embarrass myself. Yeah, it's just so funny. So it says here, you're already doing visualization every single day. You already have these thought processes of all this negative stuff, these images that occur to you, these thoughts that run through your mind. So why not harness that and just turn it into something positive? The next part of the miracle morning is exercise. They say you can do any kind of exercise that you want, and then just talks I think the author likes to do yoga, so it doesn't have to be super strenuous or anything like that, but something to get the blood flowing and body moving. And then we talk about reading, which is obviously my favorite part, as always. But one of the quotes that I really liked is, a person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. And I like that. Another one that I liked is, reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body and prayer is to the soul. We become the books we read. I love that. And then they give some suggestions for books to read. So for example, if you want financial success, what books to read. If you want to improve your marriage life or whatever, what books you should read. And then gives a recommendation, which 10 pages per day, which is what we're doing as well. The next chapter that we read was, so we did reading, and then the last step of the miracle morning is scribing, which is journaling, which again, we already do. But journaling benefits that he talks about is that you can, when you journal over a period of time, you can kind of see where you started and where you ended. You learn the lessons, you can review the lessons that you learned, and you can also look back on your progress. It allows you to put your thoughts on paper and organize things and not have it be overwhelmed or jumbled in your head. Gain clarity, capture your ideas, review your lessons, acknowledge your progress. And then also it talks about as human beings, we're always conditioned to focus on the gap in our lives, on the negative in our lives. And journaling can help us, if you pick the right sort of journaling, can help us kind of reshift the progress. So the journal that I have is something that you guys would have seen a lot on social media. It's called the 5-minute journal. And this is what I use. And you can get this like in a variety of colors, same kind of format on the inside. And it always asks you the same questions, like I'm grateful for what would make today great and our daily affirmation. And it really forces you to look at the positives from your day. And then the last chapter I read for today is the 6-minute miracle morning. And it just talks about how you can, if you don't have time, like on the days that you don't have time, how you can just condense all of these 6 things that we talked about. So silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, scribing, how you can condense all of those into 6 minutes. So you just do them for a minute a day. Not that's what you should be doing every single day, but that's what, like, if you don't have days that you don't have time, just take 6 minutes and just go through those for 6 minutes. And that's where we're at today. I think I should be able to finish the book by tomorrow and we can move on to our next book. But right now, I'm assuming it's almost time to head to Pilates. So I'm gonna finish my coffee. And then let's go ahead, pack our bags and head to class. It is 4:50 and about to head to tennis. I have the baby coming with me also today, and my husband is gonna meet us there at where we play tennis. They have like a place where there's like a ball pit and stuff. So she's gonna go to the ball pit area with her nanny while me and my husband, we play tennis. I would like to bring her into the tennis like court area, but we're like, we don't have any aim, so I wouldn't want her to get hit. And I know she'd just go crazy for all of like the tennis balls. She's really into like soccer balls, tennis balls, basketballs, like ball pit balls, all of that. Yeah, so I wouldn't want her to be like get distracted and then obviously get hit by one of the balls. Like that would be the worst thing. But I'm hoping like, you know, this is just like, she'll see us going out and playing tennis. She will hopefully develop like, you know, an interest for being outdoors and being active and all of that. Putting on some sunscreen. It's the Supergoop Play sunscreen. It's like super lightweight. Really nice to just layer on top. I don't mind putting the Supergoop one on my body, but I have this one by Nivea Sun. It's an SPF 30. I usually try to do a 50, but I bought this as like a body sunscreen and I wanna kind of finish it up. It is a really nice lightweight sunscreen. It's not thick and it has like that sunscreen smell, which I find is really like, what's the word? Like, just reminds me of my childhood. Not nauseating, nostalgic. It's nostalgic. But yeah, this is really nostalgic. And this one, I'm gonna top it up with the powder. You guys have seen me use this before. It's a Supergoop Resetting Mineral Sunscreen. And this just kind of eliminates some of this deep shine that you're gonna see in my face. There is a fine line between shine and sweaty, and sometimes like on my face, it looks more like sweaty. Like I remember I called my dad and I had like what I thought was like a glowy look and he goes, I remember, yeah, so I had this entire glowy look on and I called my dad and he in Bengali was like, why are you sweating? Did you just come from a run? And I was like, this is glowy makeup. And he obviously did not get that. Don't want to cross that border of glowy versus sweaty. And during tennis, you're gonna just dial it back a bit. And then I'm just gonna also put my hair up in a higher pony. So I want to invest in like a full length mirror for home, just because I think it'll be easy to take like outfit pictures and all of that in. Right, and this just stops all of my hair from getting like stuck all over the back of my neck. Not cute, but functional. It's 4:26. I have to be at tennis in 15 minutes. So it's the perfect time to head out. It is 10:05. I was feeling pretty gosh darn like exhausted. It started raining halfway through the tennis lesson, and first the teacher was like, just wait, it'll be okay. We'll just wait for the rain to stop. And then the court got completely soaked, and I'm new to tennis, so I don't know. I thought you could just play through the rain, but he's like, no, we can't play right now. And we won't be able to play today because it's just going to take ages for the court to also dry up. I felt like crap, like holy shit, what am I going to do? Because I just did 25 minutes of this workout, and what do? I looked up online, and like the rules for it are a little bit like flex. There's nothing like official where it says like if your workout is interrupted or something, like what do you do? It does say that like if like it starts raining or something, just to embrace it. Like the outdoor workout is supposed to be like all about like being with nature, you know, having like interacting with natural elements, all of that kind of stuff. However, I really wasn't like, I mean, I can't play if the coach is like, don't touch my balls. Like he literally like packed everything up and then like put it aside, right? So it's like, what should I do? And I didn't have any rain gear on me either, because I did think about like, let me just do like walk around the court. So from next time, I'm just gonna bring like a waterproof pair of shoes and just an umbrella and just like loop around the court and like finish off my workout that way. But yeah, so you can't, like if it rains, you're just supposed to embrace it, but I wasn't like sure what to do. But I did see, and it was just like, it's okay to take like a break, but it's supposed to be like one continuous 45-minute workout. So anyway, came home, and since it was raining, I put the baby in her new raincoat and little boots. She looked so cute, and then we just went and splashed around in the puddles. I loved jumping in puddles as a kid. It was one of my favorite activities. It was just so much fun. I want her to like enjoy like these little things, 7 o'clock or even like 6:30 or something. And I just decided to go for a walk in the garden. I live in a pretty remote place, so it's just not feasible for me to go for a walk after dark outside. And I asked my husband, he did not want to join me for a walk. He is currently on a flight and he's going to go to Hyderabad for some work meetings. So he just didn't want to do that before his flight, which is completely fair. I just decided to walk in the garden, but the grass was super soaked. We just like need to tidy up the garden a little bit. So then I switched to just walking on the rooftop. It was a long 45 minutes. I gotta be honest with you guys. It was a long 45 minutes. I listened to my ebook, The Pelican Brief. I'm supposed to be reading it as a physical book, but I've just been listening to it lately. So listen to that, and I got through like the 45 minutes of the book. But it's like you're not walking anywhere, and I'm like just walking around in circles, and that's just like not as fun. And I'm just like constantly looking at my watch, like, and it's like literally 30 seconds, 1 minute, that kind of thing. And then came down, had my dinner, showered, and still haven't like washed my hair. It's been like a day, but my hair gets pretty like oily, so I do like to wash it every day. But yeah, I just had a quick like body shower again and just got into PJs. The baby fell asleep around like 8 o'clock. And my husband's also left. So right now I'm trying to get some work done. There is like a lot of stuff that I have. So my outdoor walk is ticked off. I'm drinking currently, it's my 3rd liter of water. I'm so behind on drinking water today. I really have to be more on top of it tomorrow, or else I'm gonna like flunk this challenge. Got a little bit left, and then after this I'll have another half glass there as well. I'm gonna continue working. It is midnight and I want to wake up at like 6 o'clock. I'm trying to decide my life as I talk to you guys. So I finished my 3rd glass. If you liked today's vlog, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. Bye.